Hello, and welcome to Verbling. Sorry for the late start, a little technical problem, I think. I'm Teacher Oakley, and for the next hour, we're going to practice our English conversational skills, talking about something that we're all familiar with, or we should be at least. I know I am. Accidents in the home. I'm kind of accident prone. So I'm always cutting myself, burning myself, scraping myself. Pretty much, I can't go by a living minute without some kind of injury. Hello, Sinia. Welcome to the class. How are you?
Hello, I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm doing okay. Sinia, I have to ask, did you have any problem getting into Verbling?
No, I don't. No, I haven't.
Really? Okay.
Okay, for me.
It's me, I guess. I couldn't get into the website at all for like 5 minutes or whatever until just now, until a minute ago. It was just a white screen. All right. Maybe it was just me. I'll ask Rebecca. Hi, Rebecca.
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah,
How are you?
fine. You know what happened? You didn't appear so far, So I couldn't get in too because I couldn't press, to.
Okay.
I didn't see your picture, your icon. You didn't appear.
That's because I couldn't even open when I, Verbling and it's loading. It was just a white screen. I couldn't get in. So I was wondering if it was a website problem or my problem. Maybe it was just my browser. Because
it's okay.
Yeah, I'm supposed to report these things if there's a problem with the website. So
yeah,
that's why I'm asking.
We are here now. So
yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. Also, we've been joined by, is it Ale? Is it Ale?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello, everyone. Yes. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm okay. Should I call you Ale? Am I?
Yes. It's for Alessandro, but I is correct.
Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. Connections, I don't know if the connection's that great, but I can understand you. Okay. Now, when I was introducing the class, I was talking about how accident prone I am. This is a very common, I guess it's really a kind of a set phrase or even a compound noun. I don't know if it's a set phrase, I guess. I'm pretty accident prone. I'm bound to have some injury or other always, and I always have been since I was a little kid. I don't know. So I'm always having little accidents around the home. Sinia, how about you? Are you accident prone or not?
I used to be, yes, such a person, but the recent year, I think I haven't got any injuries bad. How to say, not any injuries, but with a bruise or blood, something like that. Just simply hit myself or something like that. But yes, when I was a child and when I was younger, I cut myself and I hit myself very strong. Yes.
Okay. You might say serious. We often use serious injuries.
Yes, serious.
As opposed to minor. So we don't say. We usually use serious injuries and then minor injuries to talk about degree of how severely you injure yourself. Okay, Rebecca, how about you? Are you injury prone? When's the last time that you injured yourself at home, in the kitchen, in the bathroom, whatever?
Well, I'm thinking about that, and I've never, fingers crossed, because, but I've never injured myself, you know.
Never. I find
So
that hard
far
to
I
believe.
can remember, well, you know, and domestic accident. Are you asking me about that? Something like that?
Yeah, putting putting something in the fry oil and a little bit of fry oil splashes on your hand, so you get a blister. That's
Well, something like that, yes. Yeah, I
yeah.
remember a huge burn on my skin, my hand's skin. Can I say in that expression? My hand's
Uh,
skin.
my hand skin as a possessive. We don't usually say it that way. We would say the
No,
skin on my
of my.
hand or of
Okay,
my
thank
hand,
you.
even better.
Okay, the skin on the skin of my hand. You
Right.
know, it
That's
was
it.
really, you know, really, really serious. And during a short period of time, I couldn't move properly my finger, you know, because it
Wow.
was just the connection with the finger with the hand. Well, I took care of that burn, putting some oil, very good to recover the skin. And now, that was 2 years ago, and now you can notice the how can I say, the scar,
Scar.
you know,
Scar.
the scar, yeah.
Hmm.
It's a good oil, you know, natural oil, and it's good for burns.
Okay, as a solve. Here's another word for you. A solve
Ah,
related to
because
solvent. Um, okay, a solve. Okay, related to something. Ointment or solve.
no oil. Okay, in this
Uh,
case, it's not good oil.
well, I mean, I don't know. There's like baby oil that you put on babies, so I don't know if you use that, but
Yeah, something like that. Imagine, you know, but from roses, you know.
rose
So
hips. Yeah,
from roses, yeah, kind of roses, very empowered to recover our skin, you know.
yeah.
So in this case, it's not oil. It's better to say ointment.
Ointment, yeah, or solve.
Ointment.
I think so. It's probably.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I used to work in kitchens. I was a chef in my former life, and
Ah.
it's very normal, at least in America. In the kitchen, you will see one plant, and that is an aloe vera plant. You will frequently
Ah,
see
yeah.
it in the kitchen because you break off a little piece of the leaf, and it's really good for burns. And
Yeah,
it
I know.
really,
So, yeah, you're right. Yeah, that is
yeah,
good as well, you know.
yeah,
But I
it's very
think that
common.
is good for the moment, you know, for the
Yeah,
exact moment when the burn is happened. But then to recover the skin, you know, to avoid to have a permanent scar, is good this ointment.
right, right. You're right. It helps immediately. So when you're in a working kitchen, you can't stop just because you have a burn. So you put on a little aloe vera and you go back to work. Very
Yeah.
normal. Let me welcome Heidi to the class. Hello, Heidi.
Hello, nice to see you again.
Good to see you again. How's your day going?
I was about to enter the class. Suddenly, bubbling required my Facebook account or my Google account. But
Really?
that time I was opening another Facebook, so I clicked, but it's different. So I was
Good.
wondering about that for a long time.
I also had difficulty even getting into Verbling, so I'm not sure. I don't know. It may have been a browser problem.
But
And
often required my Facebook account of 4 days every day, every 3 days or 4 days.
yeah, it happens to me too sometimes. Okay, Heidi, I'm going to talk to you in just a minute. It's Ale's turn, so I'm going to talk to him and then I'll get right back to you. Ale,
Yeah.
Ale, how about you? I have scars all over my body from minor injuries. I really do. How about you? You
In my case, I have never had serious injuries at home. But sometimes I cut my fingers while I cook it. Right? And for this reason, now my wife cook. Okay.
you
Because I full of blood. And other injuries, I don't remember other serious injuries at home. Often while I'm doing sport, but at home I don't remember.
okay? Do you ever make repairs at home? Like fix a window, fix a door?
Yes, yes, yes. Because I'm working in a store where we sell item for home, item for house, yes, like window, like furniture for bathroom, and things like this. And so sometimes I fix the several part of my house.
Okay. Is it do you work at a hardware store or is it more a building supply store?
No, a big store with some items for house, but is sell direct to customer.
I see. Yeah, Ollie, the sound quality is quite poor.
Okay, sorry,
Just so you know.
I'm trying to fix it.
Okay, I can make out what you're saying, but it's really rough. I'm not sure what. I don't know what it. I can't guess what the problem is, but
Okay,
okay.
I try to change my
All right.
microphone.
All right. Yeah, you do that, and we'll talk to you a little bit later. That'd be great. Thank you, Heidi. Let me talk to you for a minute. How accident prone are you? Do you often burn yourself in the kitchen or cut yourself with a knife or
Yes, yes.
bruise your elbow?
It
Things like that?
happens, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Do you what kind of first aid supplies do you have in your house?
I don't have anything.
Nothing at all?
Maybe some tape.
What's that?
Tape. Tape.
Tape.
Like
Yeah.
only that.
Okay. Okay. First aid supplies. Yeah. Well, I have kids, so every time I buy bandages, they think that they're like stickers, and they. By the way, the small ones that have a little pad and then they have a sticker.
Yeah.
Okay, now British people.
Only when I cut my finger, because I need to continue cooking, so
Right.
I need to stop bleeding, and only that case I put bandage. But another case I leave my wound, and while passed, it stopped. Anything is okay.
Mm-hmm.
No cure.
Yeah, I know what you mean. You just let it heal on its own.
Yes.
Yeah. What happened? Oh, okay. I told you I had some weird experience with earlier. Except for the camera picture in my screen, I can't see anything. Everything just turned black. So I can't see the chat box. I can't see you guys. I can't see anything except my camera. Weird. Something's weird going on. Maybe it's because of my browser. Is anybody else using Firefox?
No.
Mozilla Firefox? Anybody else? Aha! Aha! Okay, maybe Verbling's having a problem with Firefox. Maybe that's it. Aha, okay. Well, just I can't see the chat box, but before the lights went out for me, I wrote that plaster or Band-Aid. This is a word that has different word in British English. They call it a plaster, and Americans call it a Band-Aid, basically. And also, just so you know, a Band-Aid solution is an idiom, and it refers to the idea that it's very temporary. It's not going to last very long. A solution that won't really last. Let me welcome Ken. I saw you come in, Ken.
Yes, hello, how are you?
Before the lights went out. I'm fine. I'm fine. Just
Okay.
technically challenged right now.
Which chapter you cannot see?
I can see. All I can see is the actual big screen. I can see myself because I had it on you. I can see myself, but I can't see the chat box. There's no side, top side, or bottom. Toolbars are not there.
Okay.
It's very weird. Okay. Anyway, and I think I'm the only one using Firefox. Are you using Firefox browser, Ken?
No, I'm using Google Chrome now.
Okay, I guess I should have been as well. All right.
Yeah, use different browser might solve the problem sometimes. Yeah, it happened to me, and I changed to Opera, and it worked.
Yeah, that's it. I narrowed it down. I figured out the problem. It's because of the browser. Anyway, we're talking about accidents in the home and learning a lot of related vocabulary. Ken, do you ever injure yourself when you're cooking or?
Yes, cooking or when I was a kid. You know, kids often fail because the body portion is head is bigger than adults. So I often fail as well as other kids too. Yes.
Because you think it's because their head is bigger?
Yes, because the portion of head is bigger than adults. So that's why smokers often fall down. Yeah.
It's true. You have a point. I never thought about it that way, honestly. Yeah, I have kids and they're always falling down. If there's this much water on the floor, they'll find it and fall down on it. Have you ever severely injured yourself?
What did you say? Barely?
Severely. Severe.
Severely. Okay, I got it. Severely.
Yeah, that's it.
Luckily, no. Not so. But I fell down the roof one time. But luckily, I didn't broke leg or something. Nothing happened after that.
How did you fall off the roof?
Because I was stupid. I connect the internet line on the roof by myself. I should have asked professional provider, but I tried to do it by myself, so I fell.
Oops.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. A lot of times, home injuries are caused fixing things. I brought that up with Ale before. All right. If perchance any new students entered the class, you need to announce yourself by saying, "Hello, teacher," because I can't see who's in the class at this point. It's very weird, very disconcerting. I feel like I'm magically talking to you guys because I can't see anything. All right. Senia, let me take it back over to you for a little bit. Are you still here?
Yes, I'm here.
Hi. Hi, Invisible Senior. Have you ever injured yourself while you're trying to fix something in your house, or fix your car, or fix your bicycle? I always hurt myself when I try to fix my
No,
bicycle. No?
I'm girl, so I don't fixing anything.
Okay. I don't usually fix things.
I don't usually fix. Yes, I don't know what with my grammar today. I think it's just a weather, something like that.
Your grammar, my browser. I don't know. They're on vacation.
Yes.
Sorry, I have no idea what's going on either. Speaking of
But
home,
I
actually.
can remember one terrible injury when I, as archer, jump off the roof, and there were some metal ribs under the snow, so I, how to say, cut through my legs these stripes.
Okay, wait a minute. Back up.
Oh my god.
You jumped off the roof.
Yes, it was second floor. It wasn't such a big house. It was only 2 floors.
Well, that's big enough. Okay. All right. First of all, why did you jump off the roof?
It was some kind of game. It was
Ah.
just a line of some difficulties, so we jump over the roof, then we run, and then jump again. So it was some kind of game.
Okay. And there were some metal what?
Stripes? I don't know, lines, long lines,
Strips?
metal, thin. Strips, yes.
Strips. Okay.
Yes, under the snow. It was winter.
Nasty. And okay, and so you cut your leg. Pretty good. Did you require stitches? Oh, by the way, I did that without thinking. I said you cut your leg pretty good, and that may sound completely crazy to you, but this is actually very normal. Native speakers say this about injuries. We just, oh, he's got a pretty good burn on his arm. Oh, I know it sounds crazy, but it's very, very normal. So if you hear that, don't be confused. It's actually quite common, meaning it's serious. Oh, that's a pretty good burn. You should probably go to the doctor, like that. Did you require stitches?
Require stitches, so it means that the doctor saw me? Or how to
Yeah,
say?
that's right. That's right. He shows you. That's
Actually, no,
exactly
it was
what they do.
small holes. It was small holes because the strips was very small, and they just, how to say, cut through my one side of legs and went out the other side. So it just,
It went
yes,
through.
my
Went through
leg.
your leg.
Yes, yes.
Okay. All right. Now that's okay. Like my pencil, if I was gonna slam
Yes.
my pencil against my hand and it was sticking through, then okay, you could say you pierced your leg, like you pierce your ears, right? You put a hole. Pierce.
Yes.
Women like to pierce their ears and wear earrings, and so they put a hole through the earlobe. So that's pierce. So it pierced your leg.
About, I think,
Wow.
3 or 4 times. Yes.
Oh
It
my
was
God.
4. Oh my God, yes, and I stand and went home, and I was afraid to say it my mother, so it was a secret for 1 hour, but then she saw a blood on my leg, and yes, I went to the hospital.
It was a secret. Okay. Yeah. Very good. Okay. When I was a kid, my best friend crashed into another kid on his bicycle, and one of the spokes, you know, on the tire, the metal pieces, the small rods. One of the spokes went into his chest, like about here, and out the other side. It was sticking out of him. It was really terrifying. When you're a 9-year-old, I think we were about 9 years old. It was quite terrifying. Oh my God, he's gonna die. We thought he was gonna die for sure. He was perfectly fine, though. I don't know how.
Feels like it.
Yeah, it's weird. Okay, guess if you're gonna get a severe injury, that's a good kind, I suppose. Okay. All right. Let me talk to Rebecca for a minute if you're still here. I still can't say anything. Rebecca, are you here? Yeah.
Yes, I'm here. Yeah, sure.
Great. I can't tell. Rebecca, first of all, help me
Yes.
out. I blindly typed stitches and tried to put it in the chat box. Can you see that? Did it work or not? The word stitches?
Stitches. The word stitches. Let me see because I'm in the chat window and it's a very yes, stitches. Yes, I saw.
It's
Yes.
there? Okay.
What's going on? Why are you laughing? I don't know.
Because my chat box is black.
You can see it. Okay, and you are checking. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll show you what I can
So,
see. Hang on.
well,
I'll show you what I can see. My screen is, oh, you can't see.
really? Well,
It's
I can't
nothing.
see properly. No.
Yeah. Sorry.
Well, the quality is not good enough. Okay, but you know, I know what are you saying. Well, don't worry. I can see the word that you just wrote down.
Okay, thank you. Just checking.
Stitches.
Stitches. Okay, interesting. Okay.
Yes.
Hi, I'm back. All right. Speaking of talking about household injuries, what first aid supplies or what emergency supplies do you keep in your house?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, the basic. Can I say the basic things?
Yeah, but what are the basic things for you?
Basic things are for me. Well, you know, I don't know the name in English. Is a kind of water with oxygen, you know, to clean the wound.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
you
Hey,
know what I
look,
mean?
I have some right here.
Okay. How do you call that? Yeah, sure, that's the saying. And
That's it.
sometimes it's when you leave it on the wound, you know, screech. Yeah,
Bubbles.
bubbles.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
that's
same.
right.
So it's a
That's it.
basic thing. It's the face.
It is a
Is
basic
actually
thing. Clearly,
yeah.
I have. Yeah.
Why is it beside you?
Because I had a household accident just a couple days ago, and I closing the gate,
Okay.
and the gate was stuck. Like I fixing
Okay.
things like a stupid man likes to do, and I tried to
Yeah.
pull it really hard, and I scraped my hand, and so.
Well,
So,
it wasn't too serious. Was it too serious?
I know I'm
Okay.
not even wearing a bandage. You see,
Okay.
not even
Well,
wearing a bandage.
it's
But
better to avoid hurt yourself.
yeah, well, it's better to avoid, but I never do. Um, I have to be very careful here in the Philippines because the weather, it's so hot and humid, it's the perfect weather for bacteria and infection.
Oh,
So
really?
I have to be
Yeah.
very careful. Even small scrape, I have to make sure. I've gotten infected from a mosquito bite.
Really? Just for that? For the tiny
I
thing?
promise. Yes. And it was on the back of my leg, so I didn't even notice it. I didn't even know I had this tiny, tiny wound. I had no
Yeah.
idea until it became infected like a week later, and I could barely move my leg. I had to take antibiotics, and
Really? Because of the weather? The humidity and the
humidity.
humidity and the heat.
Yeah,
It's a bad combination for boots.
that's right. It's like living in a petri dish. Do you know what a petri dish is?
I have no idea. Petri
It's
dish.
scientists grow cultures of bacteria and maybe viruses, I don't know. They grow them in a petri dish. I don't even really know what the material is, but they're little glass see-through containers that scientists grow like mold or things like that in. So
Well,
anyway.
could I ask about, is just for foreign people or native are more, you know, against that? Against, I know it's the expression, you know what I mean? So you
Yeah.
are, because you
Immune.
didn't, yeah.
Try again.
Yes, that's right, yeah. Because you weren't born there. But what about people who was born there? It's the same for them. The same risk.
That's a tough question, and I don't really know the answer, but they are at risk as well, but I do think that they have maybe more immunity than I do.
Immunity. Okay, yeah.
Immunity.
Immune, yeah.
Yeah.
It's immune, to be immune.
Immune.
Immune, to be immune.
Yeah. Immune is the adjective. Immunity and build an immunity, that's the noun.
Uh-huh, okay.
And the verb, when they give you a shot, they immunize you.
Immune, okay. So I became immune.
Mm.
You
Yeah.
know?
Right. Okay. So all right. You've got your hydrogen peroxide. What else do you have? First aid supplies.
Well, then I have the other ointment, you know.
Right.
Sometimes it's yellow and another kind is red, you know, to put on the wound.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I do.
Yeah. Yellow, one is betadine, we call betadine here in Spain, yeah.
Okay.
And the other one is red. So that is the basic things for just, you know, a small boot you can get at home. When
Right.
something is seriously, you know, more serious, you know, of course, I'm going to the doctors.
Of course.
Well,
Okay.
so that is the basic things.
Right. Okay. Well, thank you. I'm going to talk to Ale if he's still here. Ale, are you here? Ale, are you here? This is so weird. I can't see you guys at all.
Can you
Very
hear me?
strange. Yes. Hi.
Yes, okay. Can you hear me better than before?
No, it's pretty much the same.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. Weird things going on today.
My microphone, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's not the microphone. It might be the connection. I'm not sure. Okay, Ale, what do you have? Well, let's be specific. Do you have a fire extinguisher at your house?
No. I will hope that it is not necessary in my house.
Okay. How about smoke alarms?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
It's interesting. In the United States, you cannot rent an apartment or a house. You have to, by law, have smoke alarms in every room.
But that's because I think because in the United States the houses are building with wood. Yes.
Often, but even in a a steel apartment building, steel and glass in the city, you still every place that's rented has to have it. If you're an owner, you don't have to, but you may want to. And everybody does. It's just very common. When I talk to students around the world, I'm always surprised that it seems to be very rare. But in America, smoke alarms, sprinkler systems, fire extinguishers, they're ubiquitous. They're everywhere.
This summer, I have been in the United States, in California, and I saw this thing because all room have fire alarms. Fire alarms.
Right.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
Okay, that's very, very common. Absolutely. How about this one? Maybe you guys. I wonder if anybody's familiar with a radon detector.
Radon.
Radon. R-A-D-O-N. Radon. They're usually in the basement or first floor, especially if you have underground part of your house.
No.
No?
Yes, it's very popular in USA only because you have this thing for recent years, and when you use it, it's very serious if your house has such radon influence,
That's
and you
right.
should get rid of it.
That's right. In fact, it's radioactive. It's a low-grade radioactive element. That's exactly right. It doesn't happen anywhere else. Nobody else, anybody in class. I'm actually very curious. Does in any of your countries do you have these radon detectors? This is
No,
no.
we don't have termites either. I think it's only USA.
Termites?
This termites and radon. Yes.
Wow, you're so lucky. You're so privileged. You should feel lucky about that. Yeah.
Are you talking about the radiation detector or something?
Yes, Ken.
Okay. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Radon is a specific element.
Yeah. After the Fukushima accident, yeah, it's became popular here.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's actually like radioactivity.
Yeah, kind of sensor of
Sensor. Yeah,
detect,
thank you.
radiation. Yes.
Really? Okay. Interesting. That's very interesting. All right. Let me talk to Heidi for a minute, if you're still here. Heidi? Are you here?
Yeah.
Hi. Okay. Is there anybody else in the room I don't know is here? Okay. Heidi, how about for you? Do you have any kind of safety equipment like fire extinguishers, smoke alarms, radiation detectors, anything like that? Smoke alarm?
Sensor is in my house.
Yep.
Each rooms, and once a year, some official come to my house to check does it work or not. And
Okay.
extinguisher, I don't have that, but in the corridor it exists just in front of my house.
I see.
If we have some fire, we need to go out, tackle to the extinguisher.
Okay. Point of English. We don't normally say if we have some fire. You would normally say if we have a fire. Mm-hmm. There was a fire in my house. I had a fire. Have you ever experienced a fire?
When I was a little child, next neighbor house was burning midnight. I was sleeping. My mother woke me up. Then we went there to look the house, but it was countryside, quite far from my house. So we put water in the bucket in my house. So we were preparing if fire come to my house. we
Okay.
can put some water.
Yeah.
Only small bucket, it not work. That didn't work, I think. But
Okay. You could more vocabulary. There's a lot of vocabulary in this lesson. You could douse the fire. That's when you put water on a fire. Again, I'm attempting to type, but I don't know if it's working or not. Douse the fire. When you extinguish a fire by using water, specifically, you douse the fire. Yeah. How far away was the neighbor's house?
About 10 meters. 10 or 15
Oh,
meters
so.
from my house.
Okay. Okay. So wind could pick up a spark.
Right.
Right.
No, I'm living in Osaka. Almost all houses are next to next. They're connected.
Right. Right. So, didn't there, was it in Osaka that there was a giant fire back in history?
Maybe it
When there was an
over
earthquake?
100 years ago.
Okay. I don't know.
But,
Sorry.
next to Prefecture Kobe and Hyogo Prefecture Kobe had a heavy earthquake about 15 years ago. That time, they had a big fire. Then the street was closed by debris came from earthquake. So even the fire engine couldn't work in the place. So people are crying and only looking at fire.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. I saw some kind of documentary about that. Yeah. Okay, you, like me and Ken, we live on the Pacific Rim on the Ring of Fire. You know what I mean, right? Ring of Fire?
And what that means?
Ring of Fire? Okay, this refers to basically all the way from, I think, like Peru, all the way up, like California has a lot of earthquakes, all the way around the Alaskan, Aleutian Islands, and then down like Kamchatka, and then down Japan is right on it, and so is the Philippines.
Mm-hmm.
Many volcanoes, many earthquakes.
Connected by that, like
that's it.
Underground or river, but not water.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Right. So we live in places where there's a lot of earthquakes. Do you have any kind of earthquake training, like when you were in school, when you were a kid?
When I was elementary school student, once a year we had a training.
Ah, really?
Yeah.
What did they train you to do? What did they tell you to do?
Do
you remember?
We had earthquake. At first, we needed to went under the desk, small desk.
Yeah.
Then it became quiet. We need to go out quietly, not run.
Right. Don't panic. Yeah, sure. Okay. Yeah. Oh my goodness. When I was a little kid, I'm kind of old, but when I was a little kid, they stopped doing this when I got older, but when I was a little kid, we had nuclear attack drills. Stop. Okay, get under your desk, put your head under, get into a fetal position. We were all worried that Russia and the United States were going to blow each other up, so we actually had, instead of like earthquake drills, we had nuclear attack drills.
In America.
Yeah, what are you going to do? If you duck your head, that's going to protect you from a nuclear attack? I don't think so. Not really. Kind of silly and fruitless. Worthless. Fruitless. Pointless. Anyway. Okay. Let me go over to Ken for a minute here. Ken?
Yes.
Did you experience earthquake drills?
Yeah. Yes, but I forgot. Maybe not so serious because before the Kobe and that North Japan's serious earthquake, we have a lot of earthquake, but not so serious. So maybe serious one happened a long time ago. So just evacuate something. And but right after especially that North Japan's earthquake, many people bought a kind of how can I say, earthquake evacuation kit. I have it too. Yes, after that. But you know Japan is on the several different plates. Probably north of Japan is on the North American plate, but this area is on Eurasian plate. So this area didn't quake at all.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, even the same Japan situation was completely different. But since these maybe 3 or 4 different plates, pressure is always is coming in underground of Japan. That's why earthquake often happen here.
Exactly. Thank you for explaining that. Perhaps I should have. I am very curious. What is in your earthquake kit?
some how can I say, some food and first aid kit and torch, flashlight,
Yeah.
and what else? And blanket. You know, not actual blanket, it's but kind of aluminum blanket to warm up my body. Maybe yeah,
Space blankets, like they're
yeah,
silver.
yes, that's right, silver something.
Yeah, we call those space blankets. I don't know why.
And maybe
Yeah.
radio too, probably. I have a self-generated radio and flashlight.
Mm-hmm. So do I.
Above my head. Yeah, Philippines also, yeah, earthquake
Yeah,
area, yes.
that's right. So I have pretty much everything you just said. I didn't buy an actual kit, but I have all those items. And in addition, I rotate it because I drink it, but I always have like 15 gallons of water. A lot of
Yes,
water.
waters too, yes, that's right.
Yeah,
Um,
it's very important. Okay. Did you have fire drills when you were in school? Was that
yeah,
normal?
yes, it's normal, yes. It's sometimes, yeah, we
Yeah.
have to do that, yes.
Yeah.
Maybe it's almost same as earthquake drill. Maybe I don't remember exactly, but yeah, almost same probably. Yes.
Yeah. Some places in the United States have, of course, tornado drills as well.
Mhm.
You know, obviously the places that have tornadoes. Okay. All right. Senia, probably none of these things. Maybe Senia, did you have fire drills when you were in school? Is that
Yes,
normal?
of course, I think twice
Yeah.
a
Okay.
year.
Twice a year. All right. Yeah. Okay. Surprise fire drills, and everyone just goes outside and talks. Yeah. Right. Okay. Um, okay. Do you have any medical supplies or emergency
In
anything?
my house,
Yeah.
mm, medical supplies suggest for injury or some kind of, I don't know, aches, but not for earthquake, not for fire, not for flood, nothing like this.
Flood. That's another one. Okay.
Flood. Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. We're getting a little far afield from home injuries, but nevertheless, safety. Safety first. Okay. Have you ever? Oh, you fell off a roof. Never mind. I won't ask you. Okay. Rebecca. I'll ask you though. Rebecca, are you still
Yes.
here? Hi.
Yeah, yes.
Have you ever fallen off something like a chair, or fallen in the shower, or fallen off the roof, fallen off a ladder?
Sorry, could I ask again? A fall.
Fallen. Have you ever fallen? Fall.
Yeah.
Present
Have I
fell,
ever fallen?
fallen. Yeah.
Well, so far, and finger crossed, I've never, yeah, because I don't like to say this with a wide mouth, So, so far, I've never fallen in the shower or in around my house,
Okay. Now, what did you say? I don't want to say this with a wide mouth. Is that what you
Well,
said?
it's when in Spain we say that when it's like you are very sure, like, oh, never, blah, 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 so don't say that
Yeah.
with your,
That's funny.
it's like, take care, because things can happen
Right.
very soon,
In English,
So-
we might say, I don't want to say it out loud. I'm afraid I'll jinx. I'm afraid I'll jinx myself.
Okay.
Jinx yourself. You curse yourself, because then you say it and then it happens like
Yeah.
that. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. So
Right,
no,
right.
I've never fallen in the shower.
Yeah. That's one I've never done either so far.
Yeah, so far.
I
So
can-
far. I like to say that. So far, fingers crossed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very important.
Yeah. Right. Okay. All right, fair enough. Okay. Ale, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Ale, do people, where are you from, by the way?
Italy.
Sorry?
Italy?
Italy. Oh,
Yes, yes.
Viva Italia. Okay. Do people in Italy, you have earthquakes in Italy? Do people in Italy, do they ever do disaster preparedness? Do you have any preppers? Do you know what a prepper is?
No, we are totally unprepared for any type of disaster.
Okay.
When I was young in the school, there are a drill for fire. Okay,
Yeah.
but only this. I don't remember any other type of drill for big disaster.
Okay. And by the way, I'm out of time, but I just have to clarify a word that I just used. Preppers. This kind of slang. Preppers. Yeah, in America, a prepper is a person who really prepares, like, for the end of the world. They have guns and bullets and canned food for a year and 100 or 1,000 gallons of water or whatever, like that. And they're all ready for the end of the world. There's a lot of people that do this in the United States. You'd be pretty surprised. So they're all ready for the end of the world there. All right. It's not the end of the world. Maybe the end of my browser, but it's definitely the end of my class. So everybody, thank you, and thank you for your patience.
Thank you, Chris.
Bye.
Weird.
Okay,
Bye bye.
thank
Yes,
you.
thank you very much. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Take care, guys. Oh, there. It looks like back now. That is weird. Totally crazy.